Happy Labor Day! Welcome back to Kid Hub Media Network. And guess who we have here? Guess a fresh face. She is Miss Ranika Kane, the Deputy Youth Mayor from the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation's Junior Council. Tonight's discussion is going to be epic. It's one that you should not miss. Head on over to the KSAMCJC's Instagram page. That's at KSAMCJC. Today's guest will be Miss Lenika Roden, an environmental consultant. So you want to head on over there, don't have any fear, share, engage, and just join the discussion. Join the movement to help build and sustain resilient students. You are resilient. I am resilient. We are resilient. I yield the floor to Miss Kane. All the best, and I'll head on over there to catch the rest.
So hey, welcome to our live. Today we'll be having a wonderful woman. She is Lenika Roden, a pelican. I tell you, Yui. She will be an excellent host, and today we'll be having rich discussions. So just get ready to just be entertained and listen. Here we're having her now. Yeah, we're waiting on Miss Lenika Roden. Hey, Triana. Triana is for secretary, the KSAMC secretary. Repping my gem, going out with myself, Melgrove Gem. As she tries to join this live, let us just zoom in on the topic that today is Cultural Day and it's also Labor Day. So, guys, today I believe that you should have had. I'm not seeing you, Lenika.
I'm not seeing me either.
I think you can.
I don't know, how does it work?
I think you can disconnect, like press the X and rejoin.
Okay.
Yes, no problem. But yes, today is Cultural Day, and we're playing a little bit of Chronics because Chronics is one of our most, like, to me, I believe he's one of the best reggae artists. This Bob Marley is the best, but Chronics, him of the songs them, you know. Here we'll be having Lenika. I hope this works. And guys, listen. Hey girl,
Hi, finally.
can I tell you finally? So let me introduce this wonderful young lady. She is Lenika Roden, UA Pelican Scientist 2018 Kingston and St. Andrew pageant winner. The brilliant mindset behind Hibayo. Me, I tell you, I don't think she are going with. This girl is just excellent. I aspire to be like this young lady because, trust me, she is awesome. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Lenika.
Alright, so hi everyone. Oh my god, I see my friend Serrano just joined. He has been so supportive, so thank you, Serrano. And to everybody on the call or on the live, it's my first live. So I'm at UA now doing my master's.
Yeah.
I'm an environmentalist, passionate about education. I love volunteering. I love helping people. I have this slogan that I kind of live by. It's for empowerment and inspiration. So in anything at all that I do, it has to be for either empowerment, either I'm empowering people, teaching them a new skill so that they can better themselves, go out there with the star that they were made to be in God's eyes, or it's for inspiration. So if I do it, it will be a source of inspiration to others. People will see that, this thing is possible. As long as you're human, you can do it. Because there's nothing that is
impossible,
more special than me than it is about you or anything.
True.
So it's just about inspiring and empowering others. And that's really.
I'm just moving over so that the person's over on our partnered live stream over at Hub Kids Hub Media Network can see me. So hi. Continue, please.
Oh, continue.
Oh, you're done. Oh, sorry. Me think, you know, me
you
think you want to give them the full.
Tell us about you. What you doing now?
So I am a student at Melville High School. I am currently the founder. Well, currently, I'm the founder of Youth Empowerment and Mentorship Jamaica, which is an organization aimed at targeting youths within the inner city communities. I am a lot of stuff. I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, I am an entertainer, and most of all, I love to empower persons. Not just youths or women or anything of that sort, just overall. You have old persons, middle-aged persons, and youths as well. I believe that everyone is everyone needs a little guidance as they go along and need a little bit of empowerment because trust me, this life is extremely hard and we need it. You know what I'm saying?
You my life hard for you.
So,
my friend Romari joined. Hi, Romari. Oh my God, I'm just so excited.
Guys, you have to see with Lenika. This is her first Instagram live, so this is history in the making. I am telling you. So, Lenika, tell us a little bit about eBiome. Tell us a little bit about that.
Alright, so eBiome is a scientific research and development consultancy. Yes. We work a lot in the project management industry, so we work on different projects. Even the other day, I did a project proposal for a construction project to be done in St. Kitts and Nevis. Yes. So that was like a go green kind of hotel in the forest type of thing, ecotourism and stuff like that. So anything along the lines of promoting environmental friendliness. So when it was that Jamaica put the ban on plastic use, we partnered with I Aspire, which is a foundation that I run as well.
You see? Powerful woman, man. Yes.
So we partnered with I Aspire to give out free biodegradable products to communities such as Raytown, Port Royal, and stuff like that. So yeah. Basically, what we do all about science, and it's trying to give Jamaican students who go to UA just like me and study the sciences and then wonder what is it that I'm going to do when I leave UA. So we're currently searching for research assistants. You guys can go on the page at e_biome. And the link is in our bio. You can apply. If it is that you don't have a degree as yet, you can still apply once the sample, the work sample is good. We'll still consider you. I'm all about giving people the opportunity.
Okay, I see we're having a little bit of trouble with Lenika. I hope she reconnects soon. But in the meantime, guys, let me know. Oh, continue. Oh, you're finished? You come back?
Yeah. My internet bad. Okay, I'm on campus, guys. So, and I don't know what's the internet provider here.
Oh, we understand.
Hello, Romari said wants a little work.
We understand your struggle because we have students in the areas such as St. Thomas, Westmoreland, Hanover, places like those who are unable to get internet access. So seeing that you are on campus and we see that we are having a little bit of trouble, tell us how you deal with that. Hi Chad, how we can go about doing certain stuff like without internet. Tell us about that.
How we can go about doing stuff without internet? That's a hard question. There are probably few things that we can do without internet, but and then if you have textbooks, you have to prepare for exams. Hi, Chad. Oh my God. So if you have textbooks, you can start reading them. Some of us never did start reading from day one, so this is an opportunity for us to tap into the old-fashioned traditional materials.
And yes, as she mentioned, the old-fashioned traditional materials, such as books and stuff like those, what we need to understand is that majority of the sources that are on the internet and stuff, it comes from the book. Text. Go on again, Lenika. We here with you, man.
So, and WhatsApp group. So without internet, I know that data plans can probably work where you connect with via WhatsApp. I mean, you can't really use the data to join a Zoom class because that might finish the data, right?
Yes, that is true.
So maybe you can use WhatsApp groups, and this is where, as we were discussing, a collective mechanism needs to be adopted by our students, where it is that you look out for each other. Create a WhatsApp group and send the material. Send if they can't attend like an online school class session because data will run out. Send the notes or something. Take picture of your bad writing or find a website that can help them copy
That's
the
true.
information from the website and send a long message them in the WhatsApp groups and just come together and see how best we can work through this pandemic together, because at the end of the day the exams are still on, and so you have to put in your effort to ensure that you are prepared for the exam. The teachers can do as much as they can, the schools can do as much as they can, but the onus is on you now more than ever. Your own teachers, your parents don't really know not much about second kids, especially if you have older parents. Some of us are privileged to have the bright, scholarly parents, but if you have some parents who all them can do for you is work hard and send you to school, you have to go try innovative means and see how best. WhatsApp your uncle, but they are foreign, and ask him to go on our website and find some information about the Calvin cycle or something like that, and make him send you all kind of information from different websites, and you just try to ensure that you will play your part in terms of preparing for exams. That's the main focus right now.
Yes, true. As you have mentioned, the examination. So, what is your take on CXC's decision on students, doing the examination in July, and what is your thought on like us as students, high school students going back to school, as the second week of June is in? What is your thought?
All right, so the government is trying their best to ensure that the students are prepared. So they require that students who are sitting exams, they start going back to schools the second week of June and stuff like that. So that, because the teachers have been having quite a challenge with getting everybody to sign in on the Zoom classes, so
I
that's
can
the
relate.
main reason why it is that they're asking for students to come back. You see, if all students were like signing on online and doing the online learning and stuff, and it wasn't putting so many students at a disadvantage, then they would have said, we could continue with the online thing. But it's really not feasible for us to continue. And with CXC exams still going on, I mean, the fact that they are going to be having the students return, and I'm sure that they'll be pulling from different teachers. So like teachers who never used to teach per se, they might split up the classes now and have those teachers come and try to help with covering the syllabus, because they have to still keep class sizes small. Yes. So maybe that's their game plan. As it pertains to CXC, boy, I was worrying. I'm a CXC examiner, market biology, units 1 and unit 2.
Wow.
And I was wondering if the exams were going to happen this year at all, or how it is that they were going to digitalize it, if that was the thought. But, they decided to go on with it because other Caribbean islands were not as affected as Jamaica. And so, with that said, Jamaicans would have been left behind if it is that we didn't decide that, we're going to take the CXC, because what is really our alternative? We don't have, we could have developed a national exam like Guyana, or I don't know which other Caribbean island. I don't know if it's Guyana, but there's a Caribbean island that has their own exam developed, their own national exam.
No, that's actually the first I'm hearing about that. Wow.
But still, since CXC is so standard across the board, and it's right now the requirement to get into UE and UTEC and all of those places, to call it off completely, boy, it would have really affect a lot of students. So, I mean, yeah.
So someone below is asking, a viewer is asking, how much students can adapt to a new teacher and his or her methods? because different teachers have different teaching styles, and also students have different learning styles as well. So go ahead, Miss Lenika.
Boy, we're an education expert now. All right, so that's an interesting question. Students might not adapt. The reality is that, especially the fact that the teachers right now, all in their head is, we just need to prepare the students for exams. When I was in high school and we get a new teacher, as we go up the ladder, when you go to from 9th grade to 10th grade, it gets a totally new teacher. It's surprising how, and thank God that those teachers were actually good. Their method of teaching were they workable, you get me? So sometimes you just have to find a way around it, because at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is for you to learn. If you have to carry that teacher, take that teacher one side and say, sir or miss, me not to understand when you explain it the way you're, or I'm a visual learner. So if you can come a class with like a video or something to explain the concepts, please do that. And I taught at KC last term, from grade 7 go right up to 11. And I try to use different methods right across the board for every class. And even then, when you do that, you might lose some students, you might get the interest of some students. It's very difficult for teachers, but it really helps when students give feedback and be honest to us and say what works for them and what don't work for them.
True.
If you like group work or you don't like group work, if you understand the topic, you don't understand the topic, like, don't be afraid, no matter what, if your friend them are going to be upset with you or whichever, because you are there to learn. Literally, you're there to learn. And if you have to meet the teacher in the library after school and think, where's like quarantine time, kind of don't know, you have the time, can stay back at school and meet with the teacher and ask the extra help, and you might need to do that because you've been out of school for like 2 months. So it's just for you to put in the work, because the onus is still on you. As much as the teachers can be teaching them class and the schools are trying to get all the students to comply and learn and be prepared for exams, when it comes down to regional exams, I believe that the onus is always on you, no matter what. And you can ask any student who has managed to top the region and stuff like that. Most of the work that they've put in, I'm a them teacher, and them go online and
True.
go on some websites, go in at the library and Google all sorts of things, and read through all kind of book. Let me tell you, utilize the materials available to you, because it really pays off at the end of the day to be going to school and not having to pay 1 cent, just going on a nice free ride, nice little scholarship, because you did shell up everything. Especially during COVID, like if a student gets straight ones during COVID, tops off to you, hats off.
Chad can speak on that. Is the amount of time that someone is asking, the Hilvan Myers is asking, is the amount of time that that should be we, have enough to prepare or teach the students or to even finish the syllabus? Let me take that away. So as was said earlier on, the onus is on us, as students. And we should have been preparing from, we hear say quarantine there. You understand me? So really and truly, this is just a catch-up session for the persons who might be having problems to get online and stuff like that, because those persons might have been studying from a longer time. So again, Mr. Myers, the onus is on us and it's not on the teacher. So again, I will say blame the student and not the teacher, because teachers are going through a lot even to this time. Trust me.
Teachers can do as much. I mean, teachers, you have
Can do
six
so
lazy
much and
teachers.
no
You have
more.
teachers who will do just that little, them just want to
Well,
know them I get paid at the end of the month.
true,
And
you
I've
have
had
those type
teachers
of
tell me,
teachers.
I'm here not to be your friends and all of these things. They are mean teachers. And when you're in a situation like that, say you're doing 8 subjects and the whole 8 of them adapt them a breed, that's a them testimony every day. Listen, I'm not here to be any of your friends in here. I don't care if you learn, as long
The
as I
learning
come to class
environment.
and whichever. No, while it is, I'm not in support of teachers like that, and I do believe you ought to report them and get rid of them, or put them in front of the board onboard or something. The reality is, in terms of getting the change done now, that might not happen. So the onus again falls on you. It might be hard, but find help. There are a lot of people out there. Worst like when you have social media, just post up on your status. Anybody good with English language, and if it's even like a sixth former who is ahead of you, if you're doing CSEC English, you can reach out to them and get that help. Ask somebody who you think bright, like a Chad Ratchery and all of them people there. Send them a message. They're always having free classes online. Tap into opportunities like those. Don't ever make it miss you. And as I always say, it's not only for you, but share it. Do your part and share those opportunities. Share them on your status. Share the links in all the WhatsApp groups you're in. You might one WhatsApp group where a lot of big people and no picking in it, still share it. Because they might have kids, they might be able to share it with people in their neighborhoods and stuff like that. So you have to get the word out there. Free opportunity. You can't miss free opportunity. Like, come on, it's free. You know how much time people are charged for tutor?
Trust me. Miss Roden, talk about the CSEC and CAPE classes that you normally have during this period at Hope Gardens. You can tell them about that, because that I believe that is a great way to learn about these stuff, because seeing that quarantine has been lifted, I believe you can put some things in place and work it out for the students,
Wow, all right. That's a good suggestion. That's a good suggestion. Maybe I can really still have it one weekend.
Yeah.
We're putting efforts to digitalize it in this week, all right across me. So classes are still happening. It's the KFC study session spectacular. I've been having it since I was in lower six at the Queen's School. I started it with my French teacher. We were like best friends. We still are. We still are. So we started the C-Sec and CAPE study session spectacular because I was one of those students who couldn't afford to pay for a marathon, can't pay for attend marathon, and all of them different marathon here charge $2,000 or $2,500. I just couldn't afford it. So I decided to have it as an alternative. So people, other students, other peers, I asked teachers to volunteer. I asked students who are at UWI and UTech who have done the exam and them get them ones and all of them things here. Come and teach the students how you get your grade one, go through the syllabus, the full syllabus and stuff like that. So we've developed a mechanism for all our tutors to go through the entire CSEC or CAPE syllabus for that particular subject in only 2 hours or under 2 hours. And it has been very impactful. We've got the support of the Rujan Foundation, which is based in Florida, the Governor General's Giselle as a sponsor as well. And the support has been very overwhelming. Over the years, it has grown. 1 year it came in the Jamaica Observer. And because a lot of students came, Kingston College sponsored the venue at one point. I think that was 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago. But then ever since we've been having it at Hope Gardens because the numbers were just so large. And, big up to the volunteers, the people who come out and show up. You have some session leaders who sign up and don't show up. And then I have to end up leading that session, even if I'm not an economist and I might have to pitch into the econ session. Like, I don't like when things like that happen because it short sells the students. But big up to the volunteers who always come out, who find the time and come. And like the last session, like that session has been going on great. The Caribbean Studies and the Communication Studies sessions are one of our biggest sessions. And then at the end of all the sessions, we usually have like a scholarship discussion session where it is that different scholarships that are available. Ask the representatives to come and talk about it. So like Rujan Foundation usually gives out a scholarship. Rujan representatives would come and speak about that. The Governor General Summer of Service Scholarship Competition, they came and they gave out forms and stuff like that to the students. So it's a wonderful initiative, I must say. And Hope keep it there. I remember when I was there advertising how I'm going to have study session at Hope Gardens, and somebody said, "You did ask Hope Gardens permission?" And then I was like, "Oh shoot!" So I had to email them like a day before the event and be like, "I have over 1,000 students who will be coming. Like, please just give us a go ahead or whichever." And they did, So big up to them. And I remember one year Westwood came with a full school bus.
Wow.
And York Castle,
Westwood?
like one of the first years when I had it, York Castle came with a full school bus and Yellow Tie and stuff like that. So it has been supported. And it's just this year, after I'm going to prepare, like, I could show you the stockpile of past papers that I have. I got them printed from when now? From probably like April, from before COVID did come in. I got the papers printed, past papers, materials and stuff, preparing for the session. And then I'm gonna have it, so yeah.
That KSAMC, the article that was posted, we have like an online link that gives past papers to students who really need them. Maybe you can link with our CEO, Daniel Jonas, and maybe you can get her some of these links. I'll talk to you about that off air, because trust me, we need the little links them so that the students can connect. I was watching CVM the other day, and I saw the student council representative who is in charge of all student. What am I talking about? No, the guidance counselor. Sorry, yeah, he is responsible for all guidance counselors in Jamaica, and he was talking about domestic violence and how students living in certain areas, how they have to go through this stuff. And he was saying that persons call, like guidance counselors call the homes and check up on it. But in my opinion, I believe that this is not really the best measure, because how will a call help the student? What's your thought on this?
A call, like a phone call?
Yes, just a phone call.
Alright, so my thought is that they're doing the most ish, because really and truly, it's not like they can go for every single student who is in such a situation and put them in a state facility. I don't think Jamaica necessarily have the space for that. I mean, they are trying to expand number of rooms that our current state facilities have. So I think what really
Phone got hot. So guys, over on Kids Hub, my phone got hot, so we have to literally stop that for a while because my phone is extremely sensitive. However, let me talk a little bit while this cools down. Let me talk a little bit on this. Students out there who are facing domestic violence at home, I believe it is best you talk to like someone at church. If you get the chance to go to church, talk to someone about this, because trust me, it is really a gruesome issue that and subtle issue that Jamaica is facing, and we all should be aware. Everyone should be aware of this. And let me just get something real quickly right here. Ooh. Yes, it's a gruesome issue that we have to face, and I believe that everyone should have a chance to live freely as students and stuff like that. So let us talk a little bit more on what Lenika has expounded on. So for students out there who are unable to get CXC past papers and stuff like that, we here at KSAMC has developed we have developed. Hi, I was just talking to the person over on Kids Hub. My phone went hot. So let me just finish up over here. So we here at KSAMC, we have developed a website where students are able to connect. They are able to view these past papers, and it is very accessible. It's easily accessible. Just wait, we will be doing our launch really soon. Just tune in. Miss Lenika, back to you.
because as said before, we don't have enough rooms in safe facilities. So we would have to encourage the students to develop their own personal mechanism of coping, where it means that they might have to adopt a personal isolation type of thing, where it is that you're at home but you're isolated in your own home to avoid being abused and stuff like that.
So someone down there, I didn't see that question, is asking, are students expected to really adjust to the regiment of school? Are they supposed to just get back right into school as are they expected to jump right back into school after being quarantined for so long and all of that stuff?
I mean, guys, your exams. I mean, that's the reality. It's your exams, and they're just trying to prepare you for the exams. You know, if it was like everybody, like first to fifth form and all of that being asked to return, then I probably would have said, you know, oh God, poor students are forced to be adjusted to these, you know, after being in quarantine. But really and truly, the exams are in July. So like,
A whole month.
I would really and truly be grateful for the fact that I get to go back to school, so I can get to prepare for exams. You know, the libraries will be there and all these other materials. And for some of you who don't have a computer at home, there's a computer in the library and all of these things. There's so many students that look forward to stuff like that. So like, boy, I just feel like you need to open your eyes and realize that it's a blessing to have your teacher as a resource where you can ask questions face to face, all of those things. You know, you're getting those opportunities again. Be grateful for that and understand that you might find it hard to adjust, yes, because of the time that it's coming and I mean the pandemic is still here.
Lenika, let me just say something as Triana reminded.
But really and truly, this is where you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, boy, I have to grow up today. I have to learn how to adapt easily as of tomorrow because I got school and I got to pass these exams. I got to get my scholarships. I got to ensure that I get my goals in life and all of these things. I'm sure you guys want to be driving your big car, opening your office, cock up your foot on your decks and look over the Kingston Harbor or whichever your office going, wherever your office going be, you want to continue, you know. It would be better. I think this option is better than having to hear that, oh, you know, you're going to have to do safety next year and sit out this year. Do you want that instead?
No, we don't. Are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me now? You hear me? Are you hearing me now?
I can hear you, I don't know.
Oh, they're saying that they can't hear. I'm wondering what's happening.
They're saying that they can't hear.
I don't know what's happening. But you are hearing me.
Yeah, but I mean, they are the ones who need to be hearing.
True. So we can end this and start it over so that them can't hear because, we need them to hear. So let me just end this and jump right into it.
All right.
So the persons over there are saying that they can't hear us. So we are going to connect them back to it. All right. Next. So let us start over. Just waiting on everyone to join.
Okay, what we can probably do, if you want, I can kill this stream on here. I've muted you on the other